Picture this. It's 1:30 in the afternoon on a warm, sunny spring day, not unlike today, in fact, and I'm at a window where I stand fairly regularly at that time in the day and look across at a long-term care ward and see an elderly lady who's, I'm guessing, in her 80s, being wheeled out with a blanket over her knees to enjoy the fresh air and the sunshine. This happens day in, day out, and I always wondered, what was the story there? What could she tell me if I went across and asked? Who's the young girl that now sits there? Sadly, I never got the chance to ask her because one day she just wasn't there. They say that when an old person dies, it's like a library's burned down, and that really is how that felt. It felt like all of that story, all of those memories, all of those views, opinions, everything just gone, gone. So, a living eulogy is a means of preempting, I guess, that happening and allowing you to think about your story and the things that you'd want to commit in your own voice and in your own way for those that are left behind. It may help your family in preparing your eulogy. It would certainly be an interesting resource for generations in the future who you wouldn't have been around to tell your own story, but they would be able to hear you tell it with your emphasis and in your voice. Unique stories can help you with this. It's not unlike the process that we would go through to write a eulogy for another, in that we would spend time with you, probably a bit longer, gathering information, maybe looking at old photographs, pulling together the material keepsakes, things you can talk about, and pulling all of that together into a reflection that you would like to have saved. And that could take any shape. It can be in the written form, it could be a video, it could be a voice recording, it could be a mixture of all of those things. And unique stories can help you with that. And we can also point you in the direction of people who could help you with perhaps a more professional video production, if that's what you like, or maybe you would like to just tell one story and that be used for your service. So all of those things could be made possible. So if you're considering something like that, why don't you get in touch and let's have a chat and see how we can capture your unique story.